Hello you guys, welcome. My name is Oshitz and today we are doing our city guide of Puerto Vallarta. Cue the rainbow. Anyways, okay you guys, so Puerto Vallarta is near and dear to my heart. You know I love doing these city guides. This is my third one I think, and I feel like I can really attest to Puerto Vallarta. I have been there like 4 times in the past like 8 years. We love it, my whole family goes. We all love it, it's amazing. I've been to Cancun, love that as well, but Puerto Vallarta just feels so much more authentic, it's less touristy, and it's just a fabulous place. Love it, love it, love it. So let's dive right in. I do have a few different categories. We're gonna talk hotel, things to do, restaurants, and then tips. So the very first one is hotels, and the one that we stay at 90% of the time is the Marriott Puerto Vallarta Resort and Spa. It's a Marriott, so obviously it's gonna be a fabulous hotel, but they have like 5 to 6 restaurants. They're right on the beach. They're very close to the airport, which is a huge pro. If you've ever gone to like a resort and you have to drive like 45 minutes to get to it, not the vibe, you know? I mean, it seems to go by fast because you're going to the resort, but it's still so nice to be right by the airport. So definitely do that. They recently renovated it about 2 or 3 years ago, so it's all updated, all fabulous. Staff is great. I can't say enough good things. This is where I go every time. Love it, love it, love it. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, if resorts aren't your vibe and you like to be, you know, stay at an Airbnb or something like that, that's totally cool. I actually just saw a girl that went and they stayed at like a house and it looked beautiful, but I can't attest to that, but I can attest to Shangri-La Marina, which is kind of like a high-rise condo, but we rented out like an entire level one time, and it had about like 4 bedrooms. Our whole family stayed there. They have a pool there, they have a restaurant, it's right on the beach. It's actually right by the Marriott, so that was also a fabulous place that we liked too, but the Marriott is definitely my favorite. I just like a resort better overall, but if you are wanting to stay at, you know, an Airbnb and have your own place with, you know, a kitchen and all that stuff, then go for it. Okay, next up is things to do, and I don't know how to label this category because obviously when you go to the ocean, there's sporting activities on the ocean you wanna do. There's fishing, there's boating, all that sort of stuff, and we've done all that, love it all. I don't have a particular like company to suggest with it, I guess, but we've never had a bad experience. There's sunset sailing, all sorts of stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to give more areas of things to do. So the first one I'm gonna suggest is the marina, which is also very close to the Marriott, so fabulous. We literally leave the Marriott, walk to the marina, and when you're there, there's like a convenience store, there's a few shops, a restaurant, all the yachts, you can walk around, there's a Starbucks nearby, grab your Starbucks, like it's just a fabulous little place to walk around, and you feel safe, like it's totally safe to walk around. I've never not felt safe. So I know some people, they always tell you, you know, don't leave the resort, but in Puerto Vallarta, it's fabulous, so check out the marina. Okay, next area kind of things to do is go to the Malecon. This is a like touristy strip, I would say. There's a lot of like touristy shops, clubs, restaurants, but it's really fun to go, you know, at night, go eat down there and then walk the Malecon. It's right by the ocean, like I said, it's fabulous, so check that out. There are a few like really pretty sculptures as well, so you can check that out. The next one is Old Town, and we actually recently just went there for the first time. We went during the day and it was so fabulous. Again, lots of shops. It felt a little more authentic, I would say, than the Malecon, so check that area out as well. And again, we felt safe the entire time, so do that. Restaurant category, and I'm looking at this list. I only have like 2 restaurants, but it's because we eat at the Marriott so much while we're there, and I love all of the restaurants at the Marriott. There's one that I'm not as big of a fan of. It's Champions, and it's like an American sports bar, but oftentimes when we go, it feels like there's like a game that everyone wants to watch, so that's why we go there. But pro tip, you can order from like the sushi restaurant or from any other restaurant and have it like delivered there, if that makes sense. So do that if you don't want chicken tenders. But other than that, there's like a Japanese steakhouse restaurant with sushi. There's like kind of a seaside fish restaurant. They're all good. So obviously all of those restaurants are fabulous, but the like local ones, my favorite is La Dolce Vita, which is an Italian restaurant, and it's on the Malecon. There's actually 2 levels, and make sure to sit up top and watch the sunset. So you wanna get there, well, I guess it depends when the sunset gets there, but you wanna kind of make your reservation around when the sun will start to be setting, and it's just beautiful. Italian, really good. There's pizza, pasta, good stuff. And my second one, which I've only been to 1 time, but it was so good and I can't wait to go back, was El Dorado. We went there for breakfast and it was fabulous. Right on the beach, our chairs and table were actually on the beach. It was so fabulous, so fabulous. So highly recommend that. I cannot wait to go back. So those are my restaurants. Okay, next up, we're just gonna do some tips because I just wanna give you these tips because they've been very helpful to us and I can attest to them. So the first tip is the airport taxi situation. So if you've ever been to the airport in Mexico, when you're like leaving, everyone is trying to bombard you with stuff and like drinks. It's like craziness. Avoid that, just go straight out. But then there is a lineup of taxis you can easily get and it'll take you to your resort or wherever. But, now I hope this isn't complicated. I'm gonna try to make it not complicated. So at Puerto Vallarta, if you walk out, there'll be the line. You're gonna wanna take a left and you're gonna wanna walk till kind of the end of the sidewalk and then kind of take another left. I'm using my hand. And you'll see this like pedestrian bridge over the highway. You're gonna wanna walk over that big pedestrian bridge. You should be able to see it like probably right when you exit the airport as well. But again, left and then kind of another left. You'll see the pedestrian bridge, walk over that and there will be some taxis lined up there and it is like a third of the cost of the price of the taxi at the airport. Now, if you're a solo traveler, female, I get it, and you don't wanna mess with that, totally get it. But if you're with your family and you're able to walk a few more steps to get to a cheaper taxi, do it, girl. So that is the tip I just found out recently. Our hotel actually told us about it and we tried it out, fabulous. So do that. The next tip is go to the OXXO, which is like the convenience store, or the Walmart and stock up on, you know, snacks and all that sort of stuff. And you're probably like, why would I go to a Walmart in Mexico? Well, because it's fun. I don't know, I like going. There's like a fun bakery there. There's a bunch of like souvenirs there as well. And we go there and we'll buy like some bottled water, some like snacks, just to kind of have, I mean, we always end up getting food at the pool as well, but it's nice to just have a few extra snacks. And it's fun to try out other countries, you know, food and such. I know, like, for instance, Mexico's Doritos, their nacho cheese, which here is like my favorite flavor in Mexico, so spicy. It is so much spicier. I don't know, it's crazy. They're probably like healthier too. I know like my uncle's family always gets the Coca-Cola because it's like made with real sugar versus like corn syrup here in America. So I don't know, go to the Walmart, it's really fun. And like if you're staying at a condo, that would be a good time to go to the Walmart, but go there. I think there's just like one main one. I don't know, look it up. But also go to the OXXOs, which are like the convenience stores. Again, a lot of fun stuff that only, you know, products that are maybe only available in Mexico, you can try it out. I like to bring back food when I come back to share with my like husband or friends or whatever. So check those places out. Okay, the next one is bartering in Mexico. I know like in America, I feel like bartering, especially in stores, isn't very common, but sometimes at those like pop-up shops or tourist places, you can definitely barter. So don't be afraid to do that. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never felt uncomfortable and I've often been able to barter. And I guess the places I'm kind of talking about are those guys that come up to you on the beach with like the jewelry or the hats. Like feel free to barter or just say, you know, I'm not ready yet, and they'll come back and offer you a better price. So check that out. I think we just don't have that in America really, so it's not, like I don't barter in America, but there and like in Europe I do. I don't know. I need to like look up more on that because I feel like it's interesting. It's just an interesting concept. But anyways, feel free to do that with those people on the beach that come up to you 50 times. Okay, the next one is, I just put Uber because Uber is available there and that's honestly how we get around most of the time. I find it to be fairly inexpensive. It's always been a fabulous experience, so feel free to Uber. And the next one, and this is the last one, sorry, I thought I saw a bug. Get a massage on the beach. If there's a beach massage lady, they're fabulous, they're fun. Your resort is definitely probably gonna offer you a massage, but getting it on the beach from, you know, somebody local, it's just fabulous, you know, and it's probably gonna be a little cheaper. It might not be quite as nice as your resort spa, but it's a fun experience. Do it, I love it. I literally do it like every day because I think, what do I end up getting it for? Sometimes I'll just do like a 30-minute every day just because it's like an hour's a little long. Like I wanna, you know, get some sun still, but it's like 30 minutes and I pay like 25 and then plus tip, you know, so it's a fun time. So those are all my tips. You guys, I love Puerto Vallarta, so if you seriously have any questions, feel free to ask. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know. We always like to try at least one new restaurant, and we have tried a bunch of other ones. I feel like my list was short, but not all of them have made the, you know, the cut of we gotta go back. So that's why I haven't included all those on here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye.